Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to the channel. I do things a little different around here, Sag. I like to do the moon readings as the moon goes through each astrological sign, and the moon goes through every sign a month. So today we're going to see what this month looking forward and the possibilities, right? So we got an archetype card, Sagittarius, says you're a warrior. And we all know what the warrior does. The warrior stands up for truth. The warrior stands his ground, and the warrior does not back up from fake things or falsity. The warrior is brave, strong, fierce, not afraid of death. There's worse things in life than there are of death, right, Sag? And you're geared up as the warrior anyway, right? You carry the bow, the arrow, you got the aim, the action, the intelligence. You really, you got a lot of good qualities in your astrological sign. You're an animal, but yet you have humanity to it, right? You're the centaur. So you can be really pulling on that primal energy while at the same time keeping your humanity, right? And I'm sure that a lot of people do not want to mess with you because this means you're a seasoned warrior. You're used to fighting the good fight. You fight for the good, truth, because these are the only warriors that'll stand out into the deck of tarot cards where we read for tarot, where we read for that, life force that loves what it created, which is us, right? We have Pisces, life and death. We have the moon in Pisces, reflecting on possibilities of maybe life and death, birth and rebirth. And we have 4, a strong foundation, Sagittarius. There's no fire here, but, the water of the moon and Pisces, you could be in your emotions today and okay with that. 4 represents a solid foundation. So maybe you know yourself and your feelings, Sagittarius, and you're not ashamed of them. Okay, we got this. Look, I even got your card out. I pulled it last night. And I was doing some thinking and working and talking. So we're going to go into, let's go into this deck for Sagittarius. It's got a lot of fire in it. You may be having some kind of conflict today, maybe over your manifestations. Just remember, if you're having conflict with anybody outside of yourself, if it's not your own self you're having conflict with, conflict is a wonderful way to find out who really cares about you and who don't, who's willing to work with you and who's not. And when you know who your friends are and your enemies are, you can move so much easier, right? You can plan ahead and know what's going on and how you're going to handle it. You know what? We're going to pull a symbol or two while we leave that deck right there. Let's get a couple symbols for Sagittarius today. I love symbology. Of course, nobody knows the definition of everything, but it really kind of gives us some synchronicity into the day-to-day life. We got a couple here. We got this beautiful star and a moon. Yeah, I love that. Star is fire, the moon is water. So, Sagittarius, Centaurus constellation is the hottest and the biggest constellation in the universe. It's number 1. Yeah. Star again, pure at heart, pure soul, pure love, pure Sagittarius. Holy Spirit sees you as pure. A palm tree. Whenever I see a palm tree, I think of Inanna. She was one of the aliens that fought the aliens over humanity and for humanity. And she was one tough cookie. And when I think of Inanna, yeah, I hear she was full of fire. Sagittarius Also, gosh, I can't think of her name. Zeus's daughter, Artemis. Artemis, the artist of Muse, right? She was also tried to make things better for humanity. We got a big old sunflower here, and that doesn't surprise me because, well, the Centaur sun, I think, is your planet, and or your ruling, really your true ruling star would be probably the Centaurus sun. Now I don't know. I think they've got you hooked up to Jupiter, but you're much bigger than Jupiter, honey. You're much bigger than Jupiter. You are the hunter of the zodiac. You hunt and find. You're a tracker. You know how to look for what is needed to make your life better. See that? You're a tracker. You follow the trail. I love that. And I went right along with Sagittarius. Okay, Sag, let's see how you're up to. What are you up to? Sagittarius, what are you up to? Now, what are the probabilities of what Sagittarius can achieve in this month to come? The moon is a beautiful thing. It empowers us because it's water, and water tempers fire. Temperance, that's your card, right, Sagittarius? Water and fire temper each other, right? And so it's all about the balance. Ooh, you've gotten a victory. You're beautifully balanced. This is Jupiter in Leo, expansion, moving forward, achievements, uh, uh, goals accomplished, you know, winning. You won. Whatever you've been trying to do, whatever accomplishment you've been working on making, you've pulled it through, even if you don't know it yet. Okay, so what is this victory? Six of Wands, balance, equilibrium, referring to? Wow. Now, tomorrow we have the full moon in Capricorn. We've got Jupiter in Leo. Is Jupiter Sagittarius' planet? I'm going to have to look. I'm really, really sorry about that. But we also have Capricorn here, and that's building. So you are creating something, you're building something, you might be working with other people on something. This could be your spirit guides guiding you on something. This could be a plan laid out that you're following and working through, Sagittarius. Okay? But whatever, you've done got victory. And you know, once we set out to do something, it is victorious because, you know, life is a journey. And whether we put 5 minutes into something, 20 minutes, an hour, 8 hours, 12, however many, each time we add a little bit of time to our project, something that we love and want to create in our life, builds up more of a foundation. Yeah, you're planting seeds. And when I see this, I see them as seeds within oneself. You're planting seeds, you're growing. This Knight of Pentacles never gives up. He continues on through the race. It is the dark horse. Maybe you've had a lot of people that have given up on you before, Sag. But the dark horse never gives up, right? The dark horse continues on. I'm sorry, excuse me. Redeem your rewards and save. My YouTube channel and music commercial. Anyway, this horse is the dark horse. It's the one nobody counted on, but it's the one that makes it across the finish line. So whatever you're working on, whatever you're planning, whatever it is, it will be accomplished. And now we're looking at just earth and fire here, right? The moon today, yesterday, the moon was fully in Sagittarius, okay? Today, the moon is half in Sagittarius, half in Capricorn. Tomorrow will be a full moon in Capricorn. So we are building up to some kind of energy that's coming in. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes, yes, the Wheel of Fortune, the offering of something from out of the universe. Well, of course, God sees everything. So the seeds that the eternal God of all creation sets outside of creation and sees everything. Okay? So, yeah, I got lost for a minute. Okay, so these seeds, you're planting seeds of strength within yourself and courage. This is inner world love for self. This is eternity. Learning to love yourself and that love coming back to yourself, Sagittarius. We got Leo again here. Strength, courage, the ability to overcome any kind of fear or setback, the ability to do what needs to be done. And again, we got this primal animal, that you've tamed your beast, you've learned how to love yourself regardless. You've forgiven yourself for every single thing. And now you're coming to the place where you're planting seeds, you're building, you're loving yourself, you're learning about who you are, what's your inner world all about, that it is bright and shiny in there. That you are, courageous, that you are strong, that you are capable of making a plan, carrying it out, planting seeds, overcoming difficulties, and breaking through to the other side because you got that fire. Yeah. And again, the Sagittarius constellation, the Centaurus constellation, is the largest constellation in our universe that we know of. And it has some of the hottest and brightest stars in it. Seven of Swords. Timing. I see not somebody stealing from you. With all this down, ain't nobody gonna be stealing from you. But I see that you working with time. These are ideas that you are holding back on, that you're not ready to bring out to the forward front yet. You see, he's holding on to those swords and he's watching around him. And even though he looks a little sneaky, you're just not ready yet to bring these thoughts or feelings or ideas that are in your mind out to bear for other people. Now, I don't do fear mongering. I don't see this as anything evil other than I see, because I'm reading about you, right? I see you working through divine timing. Meanwhile, you're holding back something that isn't ready to come out yet. What's holding back? I was told to take this card, I'm going to take it. Judgment. You're holding back judgment. Maybe you need to make a judgment on something. This is pure fire. You need to make a judgment on something. Gosh. Pluto. This is something that is within you that needs to be brought up and out and expressed, explained, understood, worked with. This would also represent, some kind of fear, maybe trying to hide away. Keep these things from other people knowing that. Not that you're necessarily stealing or taking away from anything, but you're holding back. You're holding something back. Okay. And again, the judgment. So maybe you need to make a judgment on something and make a decision one way or another. And then, when we make a decision, we have to follow through on that decision. We can't be wishy washy. We have to have faith and believe. And the faith and the belief works with the universe, okay? The universe works through faith and belief. And you can create or make anything possible with faith and belief and a little work. You're not just going to say, I believe, and let it fall. You got to prove to the universe that you believe by adding your own self into the equation of what you're doing. There you are, Sagittarius. You've popped out. You definitely are a spiritual warrior. You've been through the ringer and back. You know what a good fight is, and you know when to fight the fight. You choose your fights, you choose your battles, and you win. And you may be in recovery right now, working through healing. Is what we do. We're always healing continuously, right? The wounded healer Chiron comes up right now. And it looks like it is going well. Oh, yeah. You had a tower. And the tower is friggin' fabulous because Sagittarius, as an intellectual, does not like to deal with lies or untruths or unreality. Yeah. And maybe that's what this was all about. Something that you were thinking, but it really wasn't real. Things that were embedded deep within that needed to come out and be washed away. And that in itself is healing. Okay, one more card, Sagittarius. I love you guys. I pray for all of us for our healing. I pray for all of us for our well-being and our movement forward, right? King of Pentacles. You're working on manifesting your new life now. You're well grounded. You have sent your energy from your feet into the earth and joined with the planet. And she is now helping you to bring your dreams to fruition. You're holding on to your coin, your dignity, your honor, your truth, the things that you've created and built. You're holding on to them and you're working towards creating more. Okay, let's take one oracle card. Let's see what we get, Sag. Then we'll close. I love you guys. Please like, share, subscribe, hang out. Ain't no telling what we're going to do around here, okay? We're just kind of laid back. I never do the same thing twice. Power. Power. That looks like fire. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, fire, Sagittarius, power. You got the power. And you know what you're doing with it too. And when you strike hard and for sure. Okay, Sagittarius, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.